Going on here? Oop, not that one. Need to find out this one. Yeah. See if we can get out there and finish that wall today. It's almost finished with the wall. Been working on that thing for a while, so I think I'm on the last section of it now, just reinforcing the barbed wire on the bottom. I think I have to make some more barbed wire. I don't know if I have enough to finish it or not. Yeah, it's getting close. It will be close. That and the catwalk. Do I have any more catwalks made right now? I think, there we go. Don't know if I need any of those. I don't think so, but well. Let's see, do we have any bars? I know there was one of the things I noticed the other day when I was running around there. Let's do a scrap iron crate. I don't know if that'll help instead of the bars. And I don't remember what I need to reinforce that, but we'll take a little bit of everything. Get some more wood. Now, last time I tried to leave here, I remember that I had all 4 forges going, and I hadn't rented any zombies, no screamer like that, and then I dropped it down to 1 forge, and I had 5 witches, screamers, show up. And I was like, damn, 5. So I had I think the total count was 52 or 53 zombies total that I had to fight off. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But, hey, it is what it is. That's what the game's for. Alright, what's going on that one? Oh, that one's not going. Okay, we can always come back to get that. Alright, feels like I'm missing something else I need to get. I'll have to come back for that, but for some reason I think that's all I need right now. Let's check our food and water level. Food is top that off a little bit. Alright. Keep on thinking now, trying to think what I need out there. Yeah, let's grab some iron just because I need to make some more barbed wire. Okay. Yeah, the other day I had I don't know if it was the delayed because I had the 4 forges, the fire pit, and the chem station going. Ooh, damage. And the chem station going all at one time, and not one screamer. Then I finally later on and the next time I came on, I said, well, let's just reduce it all to. Let's reduce it all to 1 forge. There's no reason I had them all going, just trying to attract screamers to fight them. But I figured I was going to come down to just to 1 forge because that's all I need running was the metal forge. And then that's when all of a sudden I had 5 screamers come back to back, and I was like, what the heck? Yeah, let's go ahead and close that. I've got Horde Night tonight, so they probably won't see that much activity today. Seems like there's no interesting a trend like that. Start going on the excuse me. Start going on these right before Horde Night. It seems really quiet all the time before it. But then again, you know, things have been coming up different anyway. Been finally started going out and start researching more of the world there, researching, or looking for around the world more, and I was finding some stuff I hadn't seen before. on certain types of buildings, bathrooms, the way they're set up, gas stations, the way they're set up. I was running across them, and I've never seen it like that before, so this world kind of threw me off a little bit. Don't know where I left off on cleaning up the area. Okay, further down. Might be this next one. Well, maybe I'm further along than I thought. Well, which is good. Oh, yeah, nice. Barbed wire up to there. Let's go ahead and clean up the barbed wire then, or the grass. Get turn my volume up on this because I can't hear those zombies. And for some reason I didn't have to do it, but I started basically just mowing the grass. I started doing this for the fact that it's kind of hard to see spider zombies, crawlers, and stuff like that. If you come up on the wall at night, oops. Yeah, that's gonna work. If I come up and crawl at night, it's kind of hard not to see them that well, so I figured I'd go ahead and mow the grass here. And I started on one side, on the burnt forest side, which is the west side, and then I went through it. I said, well, and then I said, well, maybe I won't do it because there's a lot of work. And next thing I know, you know, got to make the whole thing look. See, look, it's already crooked. What the heck? I was going straight, but who knows? I don't know how you get this thing crooked when these things are planted in the grid. Maybe it's just I'm looking crooked or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm just crooked. Yeah, pretty much what I'm doing right here, just cleaning it all the way up to that. And I'll do this last section again. And yeah, just, oh, I don't know. For some reason, it looks like it's curves right there, but maybe it's the way I mowed the grass. And really, I want to hit targeting issues on these things always sucks. Yeah, I need to invent a lawnmower for this game. You make a mini bike. You should be able to make a mini bike with blades. That'd be cool. Yeah, tow behind little mower on it. Yeah, it's kind of a boring part, especially on the streaming it and everything else, but it's my last section, so I figured I'd go ahead and stream this last section of it, because I was doing it off camera, off stream the other day, and trying to do all, you know, the three sides, because you said it's boring. But I figured this is the last little section here. I'd go ahead and stream this part. And like I said, hadn't had too many run-ins with the zombies over here. Not on this side. On the back wall, actually the back wall, the south side of the little wall I did is down there on the, I was out here doing the same thing I'm doing right here, but the, I guess I had a wandering horde on the inside of the wall. It was kind of funny, so built the wall to keep them out, and they all spawned on the inside. Like I said, I thought about it after I did the burnt forest side, and I started doing the cleaning up the grass and stuff like that. And that side was pretty easy. I had a lot more rubble than anything, so it was pretty easy to clean up desolate on the west side. And then I started getting to this side with all the grass. I was like, oh man, what a pain. But I started it. I said, well, you know, you gotta finish it. It'd be kind of stupid to have one side done and not the other sides. And it really wasn't too bad until I got halfway through the south side. That's when it started getting like this. With a lot of grass. Heard a noise. I couldn't tell if it was my dog behind me making the noise or the zombie, so I guess it was my dog making that moaning sound. Yeah, when you first start the game and every little rock matters. Every little piece of grass matters and everything else. And he started getting up here like day 154, and like I'm on, and like, yeah, whatever. But I'm just picking up all the rocks. The fact that I try to lay the barbed wire against the wall there, and there's one little pebble there. You gotta pick it up anyway, so just making it a habit to pick them all up just in case. Out here it ain't gonna matter, but OCD kicking in, I guess. Who knows? A lot of bird's nest in this little section, which is good. My primary weapon I use is the crossbow. Even though I got all the other weapons and they're all maxed out, and I prefer the crossbow. Don't know why. Maybe because it's silent, or quieter, I should say. Don't attract many zombies on that, and a lot easier to make the arrows than it is to make bullets. Yeah, that's right, punch the ground. Okay. That's good. Get some barbed wire up here. Hopefully that's enough to finish up this last section of wall. Yep, see, that's one thing I do want to do. That's weird because all the other blocks you put down there, even it's like plates and stuff like that, they're a lot easier to put down. This barbed wire is its own little creature here. It takes finesse to put this stuff down for me. It doesn't stack, or I don't know, I'm trying to think of the right word, but doesn't lay out the same way it does for like a block or. Maybe because I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. See the fact that it sees it as just one little thin line, whereas you put anything else down that as a plate or something like that, it sees it as a whole block. If you know what I mean, it shows it different. And this one, just like a really thin piece of wire, it just shows up as, even though it's showing it in the whole block, in the green block there, but it is what it is. Now I did notice when I was putting this bob wire down, I can't put it down up here because when I put the catwalk down, it affects you on that catwalk. It'll basically start making you bleed out, taking trap damage. And luckily I found that out fairly quickly on the putting this down. Did about a half a wall, more I should say half the north wall. When I realized that, I started putting catwalk down, and I was walking down putting catwalk, and I was bleeding out. I was like, whoa. Even when I put it above the door here and crouched down to go through there, I still bled out. I was like, wow. Oops. Speaking of, old tweaker there. Thanks, buddy. He'll beat you in the head. That's a small wandering horde. You know, Bubba. There you go. Those cactuses, I get a glimpse of it. I think they're just a couple of you guys. We always take the duct tape. And of course nothing. I usually don't just chop them up like that because I hear the... I usually I chop up with the fire axe, but it's quicker. Usually just use the knife on them, but it's get more resources out of them. And you caught me on fire, you bitch. And poisoned me. Lay down, asshole. You guess on the inside, yep. You get this. Spawn them on the inside. There you go. Come on out. I need to tear them out my door. And down you go. Yeah, I usually use knife on them, but you get better resource, more bones and more fat, but oh well. Take some pills, but I don't have any water on me. Dehydrate you. That's good enough. Is that the rock I dropped? Let's find out. Come on, get it. Yep, sure is. Go here and drop it. Clean up there. I don't know if it'll go away or not, but. Alright, this last section I gotta do. Well, I got the, I have the north side to do, but I don't know if I'm doing it or not. Getting tired of doing this, mowing the grass. Probably eventually will, because it'll bug me. Come on. Thank you. I swear I'm getting further away, further and further out, but away from the wall, but I don't have to mow this much grass. Come on. Oh, wait, feral? Yep, sure is. Oh man. Alright. Gotta get a perfect headshot on that because you can run after me. There you go. Alright, well, there's my path right there. Alright. Yeah, don't know where it popped him down. I should have came after him. Started thinking about the 44 parts, and I was like, yeah. Thing is, I still haven't done the front side. I'm not going to do that right now. Anytime soon, at least. I'm not. But I'll get the it for sure. Alright, now let's see if I can pick down. Mowing the grass some more. A little boring stuff. Here we go. Well, yeah. It's going to be probably quiet till Horde Night tonight. Just a few stragglers come across, that was it. It's the last section I got to do, so I'm happy on that one. Get this last part of barbed wire, put the rest of the catwalk around the wall, and the wall is complete. Keeping out them zombies. Well, give them something to beat on instead of come running after me all the time. Guess I should have taken count of how many concrete blocks I actually laid down for this wall. One time on the north side I started going 3 high. When I first started doing it and I realized, whoa, That's gonna be a hell of a lot of concrete. So I changed it to 2 high, which basically they can barely get to you, but put the catwalk on top and they really can't touch you. I only have 1 ramp to get in and out of this place right now, which I need to add at least 2 more. Probably one on the east side and one on the south side. Then I'll do that after the wall's done. There's the one on the north side. It works pretty good for the north side, so my little Evel Knievel ramp. And got ramp coming in and ramp going out, so just jumps the wall. I'm kind of concerned about the one on the north side. I put it on after I put the railing up, the catwalk. So it sits back 2 blocks from the wall. I didn't know if I was going to railing. And when my mower was the mower, I'm thinking about mower's grass. When my mini bike had a lesser motor in it. Come on. Had a smaller motor in it. It was landing on top of the catwalk. It was making it over from the speed and everything else, but it barely made it over. But now that I upgraded the motor to a 600, it clears the catwalk easily now. So like I said, this is the last part I'm doing on this for a while, but just trying to finish up the wall with the barbed wire. And start doing this, clearing out the grass on the east or the west side of the wall. It was on the burnt area, which was easy. Out here now. I ain't messing with the rocks anymore. Yeah, just throwing them away. Now this is against the wall. Clear up this grass in here, and that'll be it. But like I said, it's pretty calm right now. Oop, too far. Let me pay attention. Haven't seen much zombies, but like I said, it's a horde night tonight, so I've noticed usually it's been like this on every horde night. Really calm. Really? Hit the ground pretty easy, but you can't hit the damn grass. But yeah, it's usually calm for the zombie wise. I don't know why, but it usually does that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe because they're all sitting back waiting for the blood moon. But usually as it comes up, they all come out tonight. And that'll be the event from this one. I'm just trying to get the barbed wire around on the wall finished here. So I clean the rest of this grass up right here. Put the last part of the barbed wire down. And that shall be it. Well, then I got to do the catwalk on this side, but that's easy enough to do. Don't know if I have enough time to reinforce the catwalk. I believe I have enough forged iron to finish the catwalk all the way around. And and then make it iron, but I don't know yet. I've got some forged iron sitting on my forge being made, and I got a third of a crate made for storing stacks of 500, so I'm hoping that'll be enough. Yeah, I thought about putting torches on the outside of the wall too, but with as much as I'm doing to this city, I didn't want it to get locked out of the city. I know that Darcendo, when he's done his hub cities before, he's always gotten locked out of, eventually gets locked out of his hub city, or actually out of the game, because of, I guess, putting too much stuff in the game. As he was telling me before, as you put something in, you usually got to take something out, especially when you start doing massive builds like this. And I think the major thing on his was he was also doing the road. Or actually, he wasn't replacing the road, he was building on top of the road, flattening it out with clay, the stucco. And I believe because he was doing that, and I believe actually that it was just too much for the game. And when he starts doing that, it started locking him out of the game. Then wouldn't let him come back in the game. So I'm going to try to leave the streets alone. Well, I am leaving the streets alone. And the parts I do work on, I actually remove the street and then place it back down. But those are those side streets in between the buildings and stuff. I tear them out completely. So as I say, I'm just replacing a one-for-one basis, except for like the wall. So it should lock me out of the game. Shouldn't lock up the game or nothing. We'll find out, because I am rebuilding the city, so and this is the last part I got to do so I can finish the actual, start working back on the city again. I've done 2.5 blocks so far. I've completely rebuilt. Well, then put my castle in one of the blocks and put the rebuilt 2 of the buildings inside that one city block I had. Get this done. Put the barbed wire down. Yeah, when I've done the other 2 sides of the actual wall on the oh yeah, thought I heard something. Ooh, more. Wow, wasn't prepared for that. Yes, I actually got a roving dog horde. Yeah, if I just get this thing lined up right. There's one. Two. And last one. And three. See, this is the reason why I mow the grass, so I can see these guys. Use the hides. Alright, the other one was over here somewhere too. Where are we at? There you are. And if anybody thinks that having the better tools really doesn't matter, I have noticed that with the even just with the shiv here, carving up animals, you know, the deer and pigs like that, I actually do get more meat with the 600 shiv than I would with, say, a 400 something. So I didn't pay attention for the hides wise, but I did pay attention on the meat. Alright. Thought there was one more, but I missed it. Might have despawned already. Okay, well, so much for my theory on the not much happening right before the Horde Night. Yep, got just enough barbed wire. Should be just enough. I believe it's only about 100 and... Ah, dang it. Take this one down just for the fact that you start taking trap damage on the catwalk. What? Oh, for some reason I thought Ah! Just like this. If I don't do that, when you walk on that catwalk right there, you'll take trap damage. Found out the hard way. Okay, barbed wire is all the way up, yeah. The only thing I didn't is mow the grass, but I don't think I'm going to go, I think I'll only go a short distance here. No. I could swear I got wider as I started going further down. I don't know how I'd end up doing that. Usually I learn to bring out some stuff with me when I'm out running about, you know, like antibiotics, splint, but today I didn't. Yeah, it's only the second time I've in this game that I've come across a horde of dogs like that. Usually it's like 2 or 3 and that's it, but it might have been in 6. They just hadn't, the rest of them didn't see me, but the last time I came across it was 6. So I was out adventuring out. Just same thing, got lucky to see them before they really saw me. I went off the side and just picked them off with a crossbow. I think I had a 9mm on me at the time too. Alright, get this part down. I could swear that's got a hell of a lot wider than. But oh well. Wow, 23 rotten meat, huh? See ya. Okay, catwalk's the last major part I need to put on the wall. Gotta upgrade it, but get the nail gun for that and run down in Belize with the forged iron. I had 130, 16 of the barbed wire left, so that takes it down to 114. So it's per section. Yeah, I can figure that out real quick. Okay, it's 113 coming through here. 14, 15 to the door. So 115 per section. So 6 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 115 times 6. Okay. That's 660 per side times 4. It's 2,400, 26, 2,640 blocks. 2,640 times that by 2 for the height of the wall. 5,280, 5,280 blocks. Now, who knows how much stone that takes? Because it takes 10 stone to make cement, and yeah, but still 5,280. You know, over 5,000 blocks on 5,200 blocks. Sometimes in Hub City, it makes weird noises out here. Couldn't tell if that was a fire zombie or another horde of dogs or what. But yeah, 5,280 concrete blocks it took me to make this wall. If my math is correct. Yeah, it's a lot of concrete. Of course, it takes me longer to mow that damn grass out there than it did putting the blocks down. And why I went out that far, I don't know. Should have brought those steps with him. Why I didn't, I don't know. Oh, I could make more. That was my motto, I guess, but I don't know. Just brought them with me to get rid of them. I think I only had, was it 4 on me? Even 2 or 4, but still, could have got rid of them. It's only 2 o'clock. I might have time to go ahead and reinforce it all before the Horde night. But I'll log off before the Horde night starts, because that'll be another time. And actually, I would like to start actually a better or different. I might go to my old place to hold down the Horde night. Smaller, not because the hub city, but the pit I have around my castle is really big, and the zombies have a hard time getting to me. If I go, well, maybe I'll make another pit or another battle place for fight the Horde inside the city. Well, won't be able to do it this time, but maybe for the next future times. When those empty lots I got, maybe I'll make a battle pit there. Oof, ran out. I don't know how many, but if I get too many, I always burn them or recycle them. Now I gotta slow down a little bit, so maybe just walking forward will make him. Yeah, that'll work. Gives us enough time to make some as I walk. I get 4? I'm curious now. Nope. Stacks. Alright, almost done. It looks like it's it. Yeah, see the grass out here doesn't look as far out as it did out there, so somehow I moved that when I was cutting the grass out there. I'm mowing the yard. I moved further out for some reason. Oop, taking trap damage. Oh yeah, I can definitely see it up here after this last time. Moved it way out for some reason. Wasn't paying attention, I guess. Yeah, it kind of wandered to the right a little bit, or a lot of it. Why? That was just today. Yeah, it kept on moving out. Wow. Oh well. It's done. Okay, let's go back to the castle and yeah, be cutting it close, but should be able to get it done. And it really doesn't matter, I think, having the wall out there, because most of the time, wherever you're at, that's where the, like say, a wandering horde, they'll spawn closer to you. They don't spawn way out, and then slowly make their way towards you. They usually spawn somewhere within the vicinity of where you're at. I would believe. So it's like those pack of dogs that ran across me. They didn't. Yeah, I had 4 steps there. I could just rock them out. Let's take that. I'll run across that steel plate somewhere. Okay, let's get rid of some of this junk real quick. Alright. Pill poppers there. Oh, well, a lot of pills. You want to make sure you're set on these Percocets. Pain pills. Definitely on that. Yeah, got the wall done within an hour, so been filming for an hour. And keep saying filming, well, recording, streaming, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Hold up to that. Go up here, dump some of this stuff off. Empty my bag out. That's basically what I'm trying to do. Alright, do I need anything else out there? Let's take that out. Go to the building supply though. Okay, the rest of it will be start stock up to run back out. See how far we get done on the wall. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Building. Guess it'd be easier if I label these crates when I forget. Leave that one on me just in case. Get rid of the grass. Extra iron. So I need all that in anyway. Leave that on me just in case I had to reforce something out there. Okay, let's get this out of here. Some more clay in there. Now. Probably use all of this. Okay, we'll come back for more. And the gun. Just in case. Don't make it back in time. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the mini bike because I don't know how much where I'm gonna be at when I finish the wall. So, oh, speaking of, all right, buddy, stay still. Come on. Oh, you spotted me a bit. Yep. Oh, I suck at this. What the hell with this? Thank you. Oh, stuff I really don't need. Wow. But, hate to waste good stuff, free stuff I should say. Especially after I wasted all that ammo on them. I was hoping he'd have the 7.62 on him, but nope. Dump this off here for right now because I'm running out of time before Horde Night. I'd like to get the most I can on this wall before that happens. Alright. Okay. Go ahead and start reinforcing that section right there. As you can see, that's where I started with originally. I started building it going 3 high, and I changed my mind because, like I said, I've used 5,280 blocks. Well, 5,300 because I went, well, more than 5,300 because I went 3 high for a while there, which I realized was not necessary. Go through this forged iron real quick. I don't think it matters. In fact, I thought I was going to have enough, but I don't think I will now. Yeah, I got a feeling I'm going to run out. It was like about 2,700, including the stairs. About total, yeah, about 2,700 catwalks plus stairs. Like I said, now they got the barbed wire all the way around it. It's not going to do much for damage-wise, but I'm hoping they'll deter them from beating on the concrete blocks. But usually they go for the doors anyway, so much like in all these places right there where I get the doors. But that's usually, I think it's usually if they only sent you over there. Well, no, I can't say that because I've seen zombies come around and beat on doors for no reason. On empty houses and stuff like this. They're keyed on doors for some reason. Keep walking up the railing. Yeah, on to the corner. Good. Yeah, it kind of reminded me how much actual resources I actually put into this wall. It's a lot. Like I said, it's 5,300 blocks, concrete blocks, and 2,600 catwalk, and yeah. And that was the wood, and now upgrading it to forged iron. Usually don't worry about these inside too much, but it's like the blocks here. Why did I put those underneath the stairs? It's because those stupid zombies, the crawlers, will get in there and they'll just get stuck. And they'll just start tearing up the stairs, the wall, until they die. Or they tear through it. One or the other. Yeah, I'm trying to get this wall finished. I did the north wall for a while there, and I kind of left the rest of it because I really wasn't that far into the city yet. But now that's more of the blocks I get down the city, I figure I was going to go ahead and finish the wall. Depending on what part of the city I'm at, it kind of protects me a little bit more. But plus, I hate having unfinished projects on that. Yeah, it kind of looks like a lot better. Like I actually have a plan. Okay, finish that up. Alright. Oop, damn it. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I've already gone through about half, so yeah, I'm gonna definitely not have enough to finish the wall. And that's already at 6 o'clock. Alright. But I'm just glad and happy to get this finally, the catwalk and the barbed wire on the bottom of the wall finally. That was the my goal today before the Horde night, and it's just a plus, upgrading everything. Because I was making so much forged iron, I said, well, I'll need it, but I thought I made enough, but yeah. Didn't count on the actual how many catwalks I used. Didn't realize it would be that many. I keep just walking down. Since I missed that one, I don't know if I missed any of the upgrading the blocks underneath there. They can stay wood. I mean, I'm just worried about the zombies that were getting stuck underneath those stairs. Because you'll get a crawler or somebody out there will walk underneath there and sit in the corner there and just start beating at it until they fucking make a hole. Oops, almost. There we go. It's kind of quiet out here. I mean, besides that horde of dogs I had, and that cop really, well, I had like a wandering 4 or 5 horde. Been quiet today, but it's right before the calm, right before the storm. We got Blood Moon coming up in about 3.5 hours. Three-and-a-half hour game time, that is. Everybody should know that by now. Well, I'm thinking about it. Let's go ahead and mark that drop to pick up later. Yeah, that one's already marked, yeah. And as you can see on the map, these are the 2 city blocks I've finished so far. Halfway done with that block. I might put another battle pit right there. I don't know, it depends on how, if I can make that building survive. Or right here would be good too. One of those 2. Another horde pit I can battle from. I don't see how some people do it though. They get there in there and I just can't. I suck at running and trying to shoot at the same time. I always have a problem with these joysticks on here. Trying to get them aimed just perfect. So I always have to do a pit to battle from. Try to angle up just enough so I can still see what's in front of me. Because most of the zombies, 99% of the time, I notice they won't come up the stairs unless they track you that way. But sometimes they do wander up there. I've seen one on the north side. They just kind of wandered up the stairs and I was running around. There he was on the catwalk. Of course, it scared the hell out of me when I was looking down. Yeah, almost out. Well, all that would, wow. I'm think about it. I start halfway on the front wall. So, it wouldn't be enough to do half the city. Go to half the wall. Now, one of these doors, I had a wandering horde when I was working back here. They busted the iron out. Gotta be this one. Yep. I don't think this has got any more strength wise than. Ooh, that's not flush. I was hoping to be flush, but nope. Well, I might just go ahead and put it out there anyway. Good enough for now. Keeps them from trying to get through. That's why I have the bars probably. That's why I had the bars up there now. I remember now. Hope they have enough to make it to this doorway. Okay. Yeah, that's not even half. I started right there. So right there and ended up there. Wasn't even half. Wow. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I guess I have to clean up these the roads here with all the rubble in front of it. But I'll probably just do that as I do each block. Like some of these, well, I don't know. I'm in a challenge because like right there, because of the don't have that kind of stone to fix that building. I tried it on one. Use a different type of brick, just trying to match the best I could. But good thing apartment buildings aren't messed up. Even though replacing all the windows is going to be a time consuming. See, that building I can fix. That's no problem. This building don't have a matching brick. I'll show you when I get to up here. I did one building already. That was fairly close, but didn't have the matching color of the brick. Of course, the home front. Now see this building right here, it has the brick, but that's the closest I can come to the brick. You can see where I added all into it and fixed it all up. But that one had the decaying brick, which was that type right there. So I removed it all and just rebuilt the whole thing with, left what I could and rebuilt the whole thing to that. So using the concrete block 2. And I had to leave this door open. Those stupid zombies kept on breaking the glass and beating on the door. But this building is ready to move in. Waiting for a new tenant. See this door, for some reason the door, I guess it's in the corner. They won't touch. I don't know. Maybe it's just the pathing issues. Next thing I do is got to tear out this road here and replace it. With that type of the adobe, white adobe. And this was a pain. Now I wish I never dug the pit. Should just put spikes up around the castle. Okay, Daisy. Just want to leave you felt out. Have you left felt out there? Check the spikes on this side because they usually get, when they start spawning into over here on this field. I always try to check it out before the horde night to make sure it's all clear. Kind of gives me a count of how many get caught on the actual spikes itself coming to chase me down during horde night. But usually I've been trying to rebuild all the buildings. I had one building here that was just unrecoverable, so I just planted trees. Planet grass, planet trees. Basically, I think it was a building like, well, no, it was a building like that. It didn't have any roof on it at all. I know there's another duplicate one around here somewhere. But this right here, I think I want to change into a park, leave the water, and put some kind of pond around the sand around it. See if I can do that without displacing the water too badly. Looks like I'm missing a spike down here. Yep. Oh, that's why. Usually the cops get stuck on there and they'll beat on it until the spike goes away and they'll hop over. Alright, stick your little fat head up there. Come on. There you go. Hopefully it has on something besides 9mm stuff. All that 9mm, I don't even use it. Yeah, there we go. 7.62. It's got a little bit of that. See, this building came out. When I was rebuilding this building here, I didn't realize it was a split level until I actually started building it. I noticed some concrete on the other side that was made of a split level roof. So this one came out pretty nice. I prettied up a little bit more than the other ones because this is my neighborhood. Gotta make it look good. My neighborhood look good. Same thing. I leave that gate open now because they try to just beat the gate down. Yo, where you going? Oh, great. Come on. Hide in the head. There you go. Get back up. Right. Oh, I thought you were dead. Just standing there. Just to stun them. Alright. No biggie. Alright, didn't disappear, so that means he's on top of the damn tree. Yeah, nice. It's time to harvest some crops here too. But anyway, I was just coming in and checking all the spikes out to make sure. That's what I should have done all the way around the castle, something like this. Instead of digging, taking all that time, and of course I needed the resources anyway, but I didn't look at anybody's in the pit anyway. All it does is cripple them. Oh, see, someone spawned in here. Yeah, go ahead and puke on me. Usually they spawn in here is because the screamer was outside attracting them, but didn't see any in the pit. Get your fat ass up. Okay. Get rid of that. Nice 600 pistol there. Separate the ammo from the gun. And then I don't use the pistols for anything anyway. Get several of them up here. As you'll see, look at 600, possibly 2. Yeah. And then as you can tell, like I said, don't use the 9mm. Go 1,000, almost 2,000. 1, 2, yeah, almost 2,000. 1776. 9mm shells. Guess I could start selling them to the vendor. If he'll buy them all, I don't know. Gotta find the other vendors first. Only found one to the north. Well, I can actually try to keep stocking those up again. Okay, well, that's pretty much where I'm going to end it, because now I'm just going to clean up some stuff real quick before the Horde night and log off. I got some stuff to do around the house anyway. So, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, checking things out. Had a good time. So, peace out, people.